Storm, your hostess that does the mostest. Are you ready to laugh, turn up, downright act a fool, baby? Well, sit back and get ready because Loose Rock starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, 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 yes. I'm back, your girl, Christina Storm, the hostess that does the mostest. What's up, everybody? Thank you again for showing up tonight, and thank you for being at the previous show, our premiere show, last Sunday on the 9th. I hope you all are ready because I have some topics to get into. So let's start with Tea on the Street. If you don't know what Tea on the Street is, that is where we talk about everything that deals with celebrities, music stars, anything local going on in the DMV, anything going on in the world in general, or in our country in general. So let's get right into it. Our first topic started on, it was actually published May 9th, 2020 of this year from triple X double XL .com, XL.com. Basically 6ix9ine, Teskashi 6ix9ine, or who I like to call is Tanisha 6ix9ine. Tanisha 6ix9ine moves out there her house. I'm gonna say her because that's how he basically acted when he was a rap. So Takesha 6ix9ine moves out her residence after video leaks online. It says that Tekashi 6ix9ine's attorney Don Flores, I believe that's how you say it, Florino, let me get that right. The attorney Don Florino confirmed Tekashi has been moved from his residence due to address being leaked online. Now, it says the video was leaked online after the rapper had came outside of his house and was doing a live video. I did not see the live video, but I did hear that it was a live video that he was doing about how he was okay with the fact that he ratted out so many people and the type of person that he ratted out. My thing was that you ratted out people that was in a gang, like literally these not no little ass gang members. These ain't no daggone. This ain't no gang that just been formed or whatever. This is actually the 9 Trey gangster bloods. If you know anything about them, if you know anything about the bloods in general, they ain't a gang that you want to mess with. They ain't even a gang that you want with the wrong color around. But let's get more into it. The video was leaked online. I believe it does not say a day. It doesn't say if it was leaked that day. In the article that I read, but it was leaked online by a young lady. They do not give her name, but it was supposedly his neighbor that caught him online, and she goes on to say, as she catches him, she walks outside and sees that he's online. So she comes back in the house and instantly gets on her live and says that this is what she says on her live. So I'm in my fucking room, and 6ix9ine is literally lives in the house behind me. He's taking pictures from on the back deck, and the video goes on with her showing supposedly Tanisha 6ix9ine, honey, on the daggone patio of hers, just tossing the floors and thinking that she the best thing since sliced bread, since she got out. Now my thing is, I wouldn't, if I'm the type, and I'm not the type of person to rap. If I'm gonna rap, I don't want to be seen nowhere. You ain't even going to know that. You going to know I got out, but you ain't going to know where I'm at. I ain't even going to let it be known that I'm even back home at the residence that I was in. But it was said that also that it was leaked out that the reason why they knew that it was his residence and legally his residence because they had a lot of SUVs outside, police SUVs outside, which means that he had a lot of security, a lot of police around his thing, which means that basically he was in witness protection without being in witness protection from my eyes. But it's crazy because how stupid can you be? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he actually sat there and did videos prior in his home, but with the current situation, why would you even put yourself at risk if you know you's a notorious rat and you ratted on some of the most grimiest, most I don't give a fuck motherfuckers in the world? Like the 9 Trey gangster bloods is not somebody that you just want knocking on your door. It don't matter if they give you $1 million check. It's always gonna be something that's tied to it. That's just how it is. It's just, you know what I'm saying? But I just think that he was dumb. He was not thinking smart. And then the fact, this is not even a couple of weeks after, it was told that he was neglectful to his daughter, or whatever the case. Let me say, allegedly, he's been neglectful to his daughter from his ex-girlfriend. I think the bitch just wanted some clout and some money and possibly wanted him back. But you never know. You know what I'm saying? But I think that was dumb, Tanisha, Miss Tanisha. So I'm saying, come here. Come here, honey. Come a little closer. Bitch, you ratted on motherfuckers. Not only did you rat on the damn gang members as Bloods, but you ratted, from what I remember, you ratted on a lot of superstars in the industry. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down and take several seats under your house. Don't be in your house just posting around, walking around. That rainbow hair got you so damn excited. I don't know what's going on. Maybe you had some, I don't know. I think Teskashi is now, like I said in my last video and in the last episode, that he was living his life like it was golden. Like he was Jill Scott, and there living his life like it was golden. Getting his Kool-Aid lipstick, makeup and everything. It was just living his life and dyeing his hair with the Kool-Aid. I think that's what was going on. And that's why he came out like he had some power. Like, you ain't got no power. You ratted on somebody. The moment you ratted on somebody, ain't nobody in the industry gonna respect you that's on the side of the industry that you are in. You are in hip hop. Like, nobody in hip hop has ever ratted on somebody and been so boastful and vocal about it. Like, why would you even do that? I don't know, honey. Maybe I do believe that you one of the children of the rainbow coin. I think that shit gonna come out. I think if you continue to allegedly neglect your daughter, your baby mother, she gonna put some shit out there about you. She may even have a video you on her doing something to never do. But I guarantee you that shit gonna come out. But you need to sit down, take several seats. Because now you had to move. You ain't had to move. The girl knew you was behind it. And the other thing I didn't like was the fact that they should also got on a girl, but they couldn't get on the girl too much because of the fact that Teskashi the 6ix9ine was already outside his house doing the video. So I can't say they can get on her too much, but they do need to say something to her or do something to her. I ain't gonna say beat her ass, kill her or nothing, but she need to be reprimanded for that too, because she already knew the situation. Because she was kind of, from the way they were saying it in the article, she was just as happy as he was getting out and having Teskashi 6ix9ine flanting his little furry ass up and down the damn you know what I'm saying, the and patio and in the neighborhood. So, I mean, then she got her little 10 seconds of fame. They never say her name, but she did do a video. So, hey, and then you see the girl in the video. So, she got her little 10 seconds of fame, maybe more. But I think he should have set his ass down. He should have came home. You've ratted basically the whole world out. Because once you rat anybody in the music industry, entertainment industry, nobody really want to fuck with you. And if they do, it's only because you are a great artist. I don't know that personally, but your video has gotten a lot of views. So that means that either the person that did your video was amazing, or you just are an amazing writer as far as music and your concepts. So it flows into that crazy ass gay mind of yours. Because you're a homosexual. I don't care what anybody say. I don't care if you're a child. No, I think you're a homosexual. You're brilliant, you know what I'm saying? Because it should have been no reason why, just because you ratted somebody out, that you got that many views on the video. There's no way in hell. You should have got no views on your video because of the fact that you ratted motherfuckers out. And you need to carry the whole armor guard. You need to have a whole daggone armory on your ass, because you ratted out a gang, them, the non-trade gangster bloods. Like, come on now. These damn queens, I swear, Tanisha, you need to sit down. You need to 6ix9ine yourself out of the 6ix9ine position and sit straight up, like the number 11, and take several seats. On May 8th, there was there's a topic that came up on Channel 7 News. It's a 19-year-old offered a job after returning $135,000 found on, they said, the side of the road, but let's get into it. The 19-year-old Jose Nunez Ramones, I believe that's correct. Nunez Ramones, he went to a Wells Fargo ATM to get some money out for his grandma. He was doing purchases for his family, basically his grandmother, and he found a bag of $135,000 sitting on the side of the ATM. But Ramirez, I think, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Somebody correct me. But Ramirez immediately called the 1-800 number. Mind if I let me take another sip of my damn drink? Because I'm going to get on this. Bless your heart. Okay. He called the 1-800 number on the ATM and also called the police. He learned that the Wells Fargo they have subcontractors that actually deposit money into the ATM so they don't have to do it. And the bag was left on the side of the ATM on accident. It says that the young man, when he talked to the reporters, that he actually, when he seen the bag, the first thing that he thought about was what his grandmother would think and what his parents would think, especially his mother, because I'm assuming, from what I know, y'all Spanish mothers, y'all crazy. Let your child do some crazy shit. Y'all can get everything in the damn house and beat them up and down the damn street. I thought black mothers crazy, but we ain't even gonna know what the hell you saying, and we just gonna know you saying some good shit. You know, Nino. Nino. Yeah, that's how y'all be, and y'all be doing that on the regular, this conversation. But I know he probably was sitting there like, God damn it, if I take this damn money, how am I gonna explain this? And do I just walk in the house and say, okay, I found $135,000? Yeah, that's what the fuck you should have did. But the young man said that that's what he was thinking about. He was thinking about his parents and with his family and how that they probably did need the money, but because he didn't want he was scared of what they would say to him, how they would react. He did not take the money. So due to the fact that he did the good deed and actually returned the $135,000, the young man actually got offered a job. He wanted to go to school to be a police officer, from what the article was saying. So he got offered a job as a public safety officer while he's in school, because he's in school from what is understood criminal justice. And I'm assuming from what the article is saying that he was going to the University of Mexico. So he went to, he got offered a job for public safety officer while he was in school. He also received a $500 check from New Mexico Electricity. The provider, the provider name is PNM. And also a restaurant gift card and season tickets to University of Mexico football team, and a football signed by former Chicago Bears linebacker Brian Lyncher. I think that's how you say it. Earl Lyncher, from the USPN radio. That's what I'm going to say. In the times like these, I will say I understand why the boy sent it back. But in the times like this too, honey, if my transgender ass would have came and sit at that motherfucker there go bag right there, and I've had a car, and all I was doing was trying to do a good deed just by going to get my grandmother something to eat, or even my mother or my sister or whatever the case may be, to go get them something to eat or buy them some things or pay a bill or something. What would Christina do? It has no name on it. It was in a bag. It didn't have no name on it. It was just in a bag, as if like, somebody went into the bank and said, okay, I need XYZ amount of money. Like a big money baller went into the bank and said, okay, I need this, in whatever the case may be. Because they do that. You know what I'm saying? You go in the bank, you got a nice coin in your bank account, you get a bag of coin. You can put the bag of coin in a duffel bag like the rappers do, or you can walk out with a plastic bag. Now, if you're stupid enough to walk out in a plastic bag and get your head bopped upside the head, then that's on you. But Me, myself, I personally would have sat there, and I'm not even gonna lie. And even though it may have backfired on me as far as karma go, but it probably wouldn't, because what I would have did was I would have took $100,000. I probably took half of it for myself, half of that my half would have been into the bank account. The other ones, but I would have paid bills and got some shit for myself. Let's be honest. But the other half, I honestly would have given out, especially during this time, to the families and people that I know personally needed the money, especially those with kids, and anybody that I didn't know that I happened to come across that needed money, I would have gave him some money. Now, would I have held all that money on me? Hell to the motherfucker no. I would have just God being honest, I would have set up different bank accounts not even at Wells Fargo. And I'm setting y'all up to do some crime. But I'm just telling it like it is, being honest. I would set some bank accounts up, and nobody would have known what bank accounts I would have used, but I would use some bank accounts, and they would have never known I had the money, because I would have did it slowly. I would have did it real slow. And if y'all ever seen, it's a movie called, what's the damn movie called? It had Queen Latifah and the girl from Dawson's Creek in it. And what's that movie? I think of the movie, and but it was really good. It was about these three women. They worked for the National Reserve Bank or whatever, and they basically robbed the bank, the world's bank, and became millionaires. Who knows? Probably trillionaires, because by the end of the movie, they had a whole damn restaurant basement full of money and beer barrels. But yeah, that's what I would have did. I think that when he was young and then he was scared, baby, the people that I hang around with now, even though they're very classy, a lot of them are very classy and have some good, decent brains on their head, and actually very educated. Even the ones that I hung about when I was younger, we would have never, honey. We would have broke everybody off with a nice little coin to pay their bills or whatever the case may be. $135,000. That would have put everybody on a vacation with me for at least, I'm gonna say, I ain't even say for about a week, because I probably would have spent like $10,000 on a vacation, and it wouldn't have been that many people with me, because I'm very selective about who I deal with. But yeah, it wouldn't have went down like that. And then too, like, the money was going into the ATM, which means that they had already counted the money and put it inside the daggone and put it in the system. So you could have walked away with almost $150,000. But I mean, to each their own. But I do know he would get a lot of blessings for outside of what he received already for doing that. And who's to say Wells Fargo don't slip him a few couple of $1,000s into his bank account every month that we don't know about, or he just get slipped a few $1,000s because they remember he was the one who did it. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I think he was dumb. That's just me. I just think he was dumb. It was me, and then I was 19. Oh, I ain't even say I would have been living life, but I would have been way better. Me and my family would have been way better off than what we are currently in this pandemic. So, May 7, 2020 on Channel 7 as well, there was a nurse that was see, y'all some stupid hoes. All of y'all that I've been talking about in this damn episode, and I purposely did this, because I'm going to call this a stupid hoe episode. Because it was a nurse that was busted for stealing dead people's credit cards. And they were all patients of the COVID-19 that died. And she was stealing credit cards from the patients that died from COVID-19. Use an old dirty, trifling ass gutter butt down in the gutter, under the ground, under the prison, bitch. Because it's bad enough that they died from coronavirus. But did you ever think that? Let me tell you what happened before I let this bitch have it. Okay, so it says the 43-year-old nurse Danielle Conti from Old Bridge, New Jersey, was caught stealing a 75-year-old man's credit card and that would die from COVID-19 on March 12, 2020 of this year. It says she was charged with grand larceny, criminal possession, and stolen property, and petty larceny. That bitch got a lot of charges. I would charge more. County Court Constance was caught spending $100. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. She was caught stealing $100 off an American, and then the American Express card. Oh, use a dummy. American Express card by her daughter. Now, this is what happened. This is what I'm picturing in my head. I'm gonna say allegedly because who knows, but supposedly, from what I got from this article, her daughter called it in, turned her in, and said that she called her mother stealing money. I wish my daughter would. Bitch, do you not know? Bless your heart. Okay. The spokesperson at the hospital basically says this isn't the first time that it happened. Let me get something to sip off of that. By the way, this is my good old crack tea. If you don't know what crack tea is, it's get that good old country tea when you put your foot in the sugar AVP and a good sugar, a good whole bag of sugar in it, you know. But we'll get back to it. It says this bitch was temporarily suspended and faces termination. No, bitch, you should have been terminated, and then you should have been terminated. Now I can tell it like I want to tell it. This bitch was wrong, and then she was stupid. You sat there and did COVID-19, and you was very disrespectful to the dead. This is the very form of being disrespectful to the dead. And in the way that they died. Because these was patients of COVID-19, the current pandemic that we're going through. You disrespectful, gutter butt, nasty ass, probably don't even brush your teeth. Probably smell like a whole bag of stale Skittles and chicken. And they need to be under the damn prison with a rat slave, bitch. Why the fuck would you sit there and steal money from somebody in the COVID-19 pandemic? That family, because the people are past. And then you saw the 70-year-old man. You knew that 70. You must have read up on that 70-year-old man, or you did your research when his family was coming in to see him and seeing the fact that he had a good old coin in his bank account or bank accounts. Because he had an American Express card. It's hard to get an American Express card. And then who said that American Express card wasn't a black card? But what really pissed me off about you, bitch, you got caught stealing $100. You's a dumb bitch. You the type of bitch that make my stomach turn. You stole $100. Now I know since even the hospital said that this was not your first time stealing. Bitch, you should have been gone when they found the first motherfucking time because you stealing credit cards. That mean that the CEO of the hospital could have walked in, left him or hers credit charge on the table in the lunchroom, and your ass picked that shit up. And knowing that they the CEO of the hospital, your ass sat there and splurged on that thing like a motherfucker. That's what could have happened. I don't know what happened the first time, but you just a dumb bitch. And then the hospital just is dumb because you sat there and kept this lady after sitting there knowing that she had stole the first time. And you put her on temporary leave? No, bitch, she's stealing from you. When she steals from your patient, she steals from you. Because that means if your patients don't want to come back, you lose a patient. And because if they paid insurance, or even if they didn't pay insurance and they paid out of pocket, you're losing out on no money. Because y'all charge motherfuckers a lot of money to come into hospitals for a fucking cough and a sniffle. And then you give them the fucking daggone antibiotics that only last but so long. You trifling ass bitch. That's why your daughter snitched on you. You should have been worried about your damn daughter and teaching your daughter if she want to do crime, bitch, shut the fuck up. Because the reason why you got them fine ass clothes and going to schools you're going to ain't just because I'm a damn nurse, bitch. We getting COVID-19 money. We getting CEO money. We getting the damn employees money. We getting doctors money. You know, I may have to pop a little coochie to get the doctor's money, but I sold this credit card in the process. You should have got your shit together, bitch, and got your daughter together. And then maybe you would have still been stealing your damn cars, but if you didn't get caught because the damn hospital didn't want to tell on you, you was a good nurse, which means that eventually you got your money, you stupid hoe. You sat there and spent $100 on the American Express card and then got caught with it. You's a dumb, stupid, pussy asshole. Just dumb and stupid. Bless your heart. I'm gonna take a sip of this crack tea again because she got my nerves unraveled. So on May 8th, 2020, on World Star Hip Hop, they published that they did a video. Put the video on the at the bottom in the link. Young Thugdress can't understand why every time he get in the damn shower, wash his ass, basically. His dirty dick ass dick still be dirty. I just summed it up right there, nigga. You's a dirty dick nigga. And I ain't saying you're a dirty dick nigga because you smash females. I'm saying you're a dirty dick nigga because you not only smash females, and it ain't been confirmed, but allegedly you like the men's too. I don't have no problem with that because I'm a transgender woman, but what I have a problem with is that you deny it, and then two, everybody got proof of it. You got caught. Your boys got caught with you watching gay porn. But that ain't what we talking. It's about your dirty dick ass. You got on that video, dude. Even though you have gotten attractive, you ain't fine, but you have gotten a little attractive. Cause I like dudes with tattoos and dreads. Over the years, cause you came out, I'm not lying. You look like a crackhead version of the daggone Worms from daggone Men in Black when you first came out. But as you got older and you got some Caucasian persuasion and some of the children of the rainbow corn on your side, you got a little better with your style. You keeping yourself up. You got a little bit more meat on your bones than what you have. So I'm gonna give you that, but I know where the meat is. Cause you talking about it. It's going down to that big old dirty dick. But I will say this: when you already a dirty dick nigga, your dick only gonna get but so clean, nigga. You can zestfully clean. You can use Iris Spring. You can even use the store brand shit. Your dick still gonna be dirty, especially if you fucking people in the asshole. So I suggest, sir, that you deal with the fact you're a dirty dick nigga, and until you change your dirty dick ways, you're gonna be a dirty dick nigga. It don't matter how much you scrub and pull the skin behind your turtleneck, if you got a turtleneck, because I haven't seen it. But it don't matter how much you clean. You know what I'm saying? Just a dirty dick nigga. When you change your wicked ways, the dirty dick ways, then you won't have a dirty dick after you get out the shower. But that's strange to me that if you get in the shower, which means that you must not get in the shower every motherfucking day. You must be like them hood dudes in Southeast. And I love me a hood dude. Bless your heart. I love me a hood dude. I even love me a hustler. Just don't bring that shit home to me. Don't bring that shit to my home. But my thing, you must be just like them dirty dick dude, thug hustlers that be in Southeast where they spend almost a week out on the daggone corner, and they come home and they sit there and they get in the shower, and your whole fucking shower look like you just killed the motherfucking ghost from Ghostbusters in that bitch. It's all black and tar. Look like damn tar. It look like tar for the motherfucking volcanoes of Hawaii. Just sitting there on your damn tub and shit. And then they jump out the shower. They smelling good and looking good and shit. But you can't look at them and be happy about that because you got the motherfucking tar monster in your fucking tub. Terrible. So, sir, Young Thugdress, I need you to get yourself together. When I say Young Thugdress, if you don't know what I mean, I'm talking about Young Thugdress. Get yourself together. Change your wicked ways, then you won't have a dirty dick. All right. Now we're going to move on to rainbowology. If you don't know what the topic of rainbowologies will be, that is based on the GLBTQ, ABCDD, children of the rainbow corn. Anything that deals with us in general, because I am a beautiful transgender woman, we will be talking about that. We also will be educating the people that don't know a lot about our community. So I will be, every week we will have either one term or two terminologies that are used in the GLBTQ, ABC, children of the rainbow corn community, or or I would just bring up a topic. So here we go. Our terms, we have two terms for the week. Our terms for the week is cisgender. If you don't know what cisgender is, I'm going to read the dictionary version and I'm going to give my version. I'm going to give you Miss Storm's version. The cisgender is gender description for when someone's sex and birth gender actually matches up with how they identify. So, from my point of view, it's just a straight motherfucker that identifies as straight. You use a straight male that identifies as a straight male. You know what I'm saying? Your natural born gender and identity, or vice versa if you're a female. That's just my view on it. I had to go technical with it because a lot of people want the technical term, and I think it's the right thing to do. Our second term of the week will be demi-romantic. Now y'all came up with some crazy shit. I done seen a lot of damn terms, but demi-romantic, that sounds so crazy to me. But I'm going to read it anyway. Demi-romantic is someone who experiences little to no capacity of romantic attraction to anyone until something sexual is involved. That can be just a sexual relationship. It can be you rubbing on their dick. It could be you planting their cootie cat. It could be anything. But they don't have any attraction or no kind of intention towards you or any consistency with you unless it's sexual. I will say this. I was one of them people. I can still say I'm one of them people if I'm single because of the fact that sex is a big part of my relationship shit. Anybody's relationship, to be honest with you these days. But I will say that sometimes, especially when you're single, that's when you need to be a damn demi-romantic shit. You don't get romantic till you get the dick because sometimes you get romantic and then you get the sex and the shit is whack. Like Whitney said, it's crack, it's about crack, and she probably never sold no crack, never smoked no crack. Show me the receipts, show me the receipts, show me the receipts. I need receipts. I need motherfucking receipts. I need credit charge, I need cash, I need money orders, I need travel checks, I need receipts. So when I'm single, I need my receipts. Because if you're trying to get serious with me, I need receipts. And I need a long receipt. So let's get it, So it is what it is. But demi-romantic is basically somebody with little capacity or experience with romantic attraction to anybody without being sexually involved with them. Which I think is honestly everybody in the generations from, let me say, 2000, from when I graduated in 2003 up until now. Everything in these generations, especially these young ones, as far as like elementary school for real, if you want to get straight down to it, they're demi-romantics. They get so involved with the physical and get peer pressure into having sex where all they know is if I don't have sex with somebody and see what the sex like, everything else ain't gonna be good, and that is false. Over the years, I've learned that is false. Even though sometimes you get some of the best sex being a demi-romantic, but also, or just being a person that's just like, well, demi-romantic is basically a promiscuous person if you think about it. But I mean, just being a demi-romantic, you do get some of the best sex in your life. So. On March 13, 2020, a California cop was fired for supposedly being gay and having being HIV positive. I'm shaking my head on both of these things because this is some dumb shit. It really is. It says 25-year veteran with Southern California Police Department is suing former employee for anti-gay and anti-HIV discrimination. The former lieutenant claims he was fired last year after falsely accused of touching two fellow officers on a trip to Washington, D.C. It says while working in the department, though, he was consistently promoted and also the face of the department, of the Southern California Police Department. Now, but during those times, in 25 years he was with them, it says that he was denied access to any medical care facilities or any medical care because of his choice, because of his HIV diagnosis. It says he felt like he was daily ridiculed and discriminated against for being gay and being HIV positive from his colleagues, and always accused of touching somebody. It says this is also the police department has yet to receive the lawsuit or been served a lawsuit. I have mixed feelings on this because of the fact that as a police officer, there are rules, there are certain things that should be done and should be handled a certain way. They have a code, and I believe that their code is the reason why this man is suing them or trying to sue them. But I also believe that, just like any other motherfucker person in the world, you don't tell everybody your fucking business. You definitely don't tell your co-workers, the people that you deal with on a daily basis, that you rarely deal with outside of work, your personal business like that. It's one thing if you gotten to know somebody at work and it has developed into a friendship where it's a trusting friendship, but you are fucking police officers. None of you bitches can be trusted because y'all have your own rules. You have your own rules, like it's you literally have your own rules like the government. So anything that pop off between you all is confidential. It's hearsay when it comes down to the public, and it's damn sure hearsay, I guarantee you. And I'm not even a part of the police department. Within the police department, especially if they already anti-gay or anti-HIV or anti-black or anti-white, motherfuckers gonna fight for who the fuck they want to fight for. So you had to, regardless if you I'm not gonna say flaunted in your face, flaunted it in their face, but you had to tell somebody that you were HIV positive. It's no and even though you had to probably put it on your documentation, because I do believe that's something that should be put on documentation so that the company can know how to handle a situation if an emergency situation occurs. But it should not be used to discriminate or cause anybody any harm or any mental distress while they're on the job. I do believe that. I believe that your lawsuit is now going through because of the fact that you are a part of the police department, and I do believe that you told the wrong people about your status. If it wasn't required of you to tell anybody about your status, I believe that the only person that should have known about your status is your partner and the people and the people above you in the police department, so that they and in the emergency department, so that if anything happened to you, they knew how to handle this situation. Because dealing with somebody HIV positive, regardless if they're negative, if they're positive and still active, or positive and undetectable, there are procedures and there are ways to handle the situation without being discriminatory or just being downright trifling. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that in my view, I feel that he told the wrong people and that he befriended the wrong people. And if he felt like they were friends, or they felt like they was friends, they wasn't your friend, because I guarantee you, those same motherfuckers that you thought you was your friend and you told us business to, they was sitting there talking behind your back, and I guarantee you it was some cisgender people. And I'm not saying all cisgender people or straight people are bad, but when shit pop off and you're gay or HIV positive or trans, especially in the black community, and they post a quote on BB, your sister or your friend, watch what the fuck happens when they get put in a situation where either a dude try to talk to you, or they get in a situation where somebody know you're a T and they don't know how to handle it. They definitely will switch over to their side. I've said it and I'll say it again. You cannot. Every cisgender person needs to be on constant red flag alert with gay motherfuckers, because they switch up so bad, especially females. Men don't switch up, especially if they fuck with you. They do not switch up. But the females, cisgender straight females, if you want to be more off technical, straight females, they switch up on you when a situation occurs. If straight men deal with gay men, or they deal with a trans person and they're just friends, guarantee you, nine times out of 10, a straight man will stick up for you and deal with the drama that comes with it with you more than a straight woman will. Because we already are gay men and transgender women are already competition for them, or they feel we're competition for them. Bitch, y'all don't want half of the dudes that you want, because half of them are a fucking mess. And look at hot fucking mess. Get into it. So I want to do a spotlight. I actually want to do 2 spotlights. I mentioned one spotlight in the premiere episode, and I'm going to mention it again. It's MVP, Men's Point of View. You can actually see them on YouTube, or you can go on Facebook or Instagram and you can actually see their videos. They have a very good video that came out that I was told that is about the current situation. And let me make sure I get this boy's name right, because I really don't like messing up people's names, and I try to take my time to get to know the people's names, even if it's kind of hard to pronounce, especially if it's a foreign name. But this episode just recently came out. It's the 5th episode of MVP, Men's Point of View, with the host Black Lightning and cast. It was about the injustice system, and basically injustice system, because it ain't the justice system, it's injustice system, especially for people with a minority. But this particular topic was about the Blue Money, I guess is, what is it? I'm sorry. It was about the young man, the African American young man in the news. I don't know his name because I really haven't had time to really look into it. But I do know this episode, especially with the things that I've been hearing about it. And I don't want to say the wrong name, or the wrong person's name, because there's been so many young men out here, our young black men, I'm sorry, that have been either killed or beat up or abused from the police officers. And it's back. It was already ridiculous, but it's getting crazy now because COVID-19. And you starting to see a lot of racism. You starting to see a lot of motherfuckers that you thought wasn't racist being racist. You starting to see the true colors of the people, the normal essential worker that you see every day that smile in your face. You starting to see their true colors and everything, because I've seen it firsthand. And literally, that was my first time in about 10 years that I dealt with racism when I went into that particular grocery store. I'm not going to say no names, but that particular grocery store. And I know I handled myself right, because if I didn't, baby, no ma'am, it wouldn't have been the same. But I would like to shout out MVP. Like I said, you can watch them on Facebook, and you also see them on Instagram as well. They also have a YouTube page, and they have a lot of other social media pages. You just look them up. I'm telling you, their show is a game changer. I did see another show called MVP, but that shit was a bunch of trash. And I don't even know the host. I don't know the people, but that shit compared to this was trash. This MVP is literally real motherfuckers, real black men at that. So if you're a black woman that want to know the man's point of view from all ages, all eras, from the 85, I'm gonna say between 70 and 80, because I really don't know what Chocolate Thunder's true age is. So I'm gonna say he's in the late 70s, early 80s era. You have another host on there that is from my era, from the 80s and 90s era. Then you have a host that's on there from like the in between of the, I mean, like right in between of the 80s, 90s, and 2000 era, and then you literally have the newborn of the group. Like, no, I'm just messing with you. But you have the new head, the youngin. You know what I'm saying? He's in his, I'm gonna say in his 20s or just about to turn 20, and to watch him in the midst of those grown ass men it's amazing because a lot of young men his age cannot handle a conversation like that and go in depth with it. And that's what I like about it, is that you literally have four men from different time frames, different ages, different eras talking. So you get everything. You get to hear everything from back all the way back in the day up until now, to the stupid shit I be talking about these young boys. And he's not one of them young dumb ones. So I'm gonna let that be known clear that he's not one of them young and dumb ones. He literally has a very good head on his shoulders. And if you hear him talk with them, you would think that he's older than what he is. So definitely check out MVP. You get everything you need, ladies, especially if the ladies want to watch. You get everything you need from a black man's point of view. For the men, you finally get to see and hear what you've been talking about in them barbershops and getting them messed up face, and now I see that y'all ass is worse than us. Y'all getting laces and lace fronts and tings, and dude came into bless your heart. I seen a dude recently in the past 48 hours that had that one eyeliner, or he had a stencil and hairline, baby, and his hairline looked like that one the heart monitor. His hairline looked like the heart monitor, y'all, with a line going across of it. So you knew it wasn't his real head. And it looked like they tried to spray paint that shit on. You know what I'm saying? To cover up that heart monitor line. It was like, this is me. It was like, beep, 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 beep. Bitch, I was through. But you definitely get to see the male's point of view from all aspects, all ages, all eras, and I guarantee you're gonna love it, cause they get down and dirty, and it be so uncensored. And sometimes she be like, "Shit, is it too uncensored?" But it's good. So you like, come on, give me more, give me more, give me more. Give me more. Like you ask for your coins, give me more, give me more. But yeah, it's really good. And the host is the head host is called Chocolate Thunder, and the cast the other hosts, they actually rotate from what I see on the episode. So you do have your main 5 hosts, but sometimes one person may not be there, so they bring on the guest host, and the guest host even rouse everything up even more, and that's what's exciting about it. So please go and check MVP out on Men's Point of View on YouTube. And if you can't find Men's Point of View, please look up Chocolate Thunder. You'll understand why he's named Chocolate Thunder after you see his page and see his picture. He's there on MVP is on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, as far as I know. There are other social media pages. I believe they're on Twitter, but the ones I'm guaranteed about are Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. They come out, they come out randomly. Like, I can't even tell you. I think they're going to be the best show that we get. One of the best shows that we get from this area. I think they're some of the best people that we have in this area doing what they're doing. Okay, my next spotlight would be a friend of mine. She has a boutique. It's a universal. And when I say universal boutique, it sells a little bit of everything. It sells oil. It sells fragrant oils. It sells jewelry. It sells purses. It sells clothes. It sells shoes. Especially the shoes. Like, she has shoes that nobody else have, and they're all they're fairly decent prices. This is Nikki's Exquisite Universal Shop. You can locate her on Facebook and Instagram, and the owner's name is Nicole Coates. You can see her you can actually view everything. She does lives on Facebook at Nikki's Exquisite Universal Shop on Facebook. She also has an Instagram called, and I believe I'm about to say this right, but if not, I will come back and make a video or just post it on Loose Rob's page and tell you what the Instagram actually is. Instagram is Coco Hana. At Coco Hana, and it literally will take you right to her Nikki's Exquisite Universal Shop, and she sells a lot of things. She sells shoes, purses, jewelry, fragrance oils, and the fragrance oils that I have smelled, they're amazing. There are some oils that she don't have that I don't want to say she don't have, but she has that have a very unique smell that smells like nothing else, and I definitely think they're worth it. I definitely think they're worth it. They last long. The fragrance lasts long, and I just love some. I love a lot of the shoes that she posts that she sells, and she's a genuine person. She's always trying to do, sell things, and do her thing. So I definitely want y'all to go and support Nikki's Exquisite Universal Shop on Facebook and Instagram. On Instagram is Coco Hana. At Coco Hana on Instagram, it is at Nikki's Exquisite. I'm sorry, Nikki's Exquisite Universal Shop on Facebook, and that's it for tonight. We really went through everything. I'm gonna say this again. Teskashi the 6ix9ine, keep your ass sitting down. Sit down. Sit down, little girl. Sit down and stop chewing that damn rainbow ass damn hair gum that you got in your mouth. Sit down. The young man that gave out the money, I'm not even really mad at you, because I understand it was a good deed and you received some blessings from it. They may not be huge to you now, but I definitely see karma coming back around and literally changing your whole life with that situation. Especially during the fact that it happened during the COVID-19 crisis. And the more and more publicity and your name is out there, I definitely see things opening up and blossoming for you. You dumb gutter butt, damn under the jail, rat smelling, canker sauce smelling, damn old chicken and macaroni cheese smelling ass, pussy asshole that need to be under the prison, under the jail. You probably need to be under the graveyard that they dig for you, about 20 damn feet past Lucifer, past what's his name, daggone the daggone damn Louisiana devil, that does the voodoo, Papa Legba. You need to be past him and everything. Honey, use the trifling old bitch. You know damn well them families need their damn money from their damn families to bury them or cremate them, whatever the case may be. And I think it's better for you to cremate these people that they had COVID-19, so at least you could burn their ashes and put them in some urns. I would not keep them urns. You need to put them in the underground or something, like 8 feet under. Maybe damn 12 feet under, because it is COVID-19. Miss Corona, she just flying around here like she got the Red Bull or something. But I definitely say that I feel sorry for the gay gentleman that was the lieutenant in California at the 7th California Police Department. I hope your lawsuit go through, but I hope you learn something from this, that everybody is not your friend. When you join the police department, that rule and that law that y'all follow, the bylaws that y'all follow, it didn't just pertain to when you go out on the street. It pertains to you while you're there, and it didn't matter what position you held, because you was a lieutenant. You was a lieutenant. So I do believe that you thought because you was a lieutenant that you had a little bit of power and your shit wasn't going to stink, but I do feel you deserve the lawsuit, and I hope everything goes well with that. Like I said, please go to MVP on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and watch their videos. You will not be disappointed. And also go to Nikki Exquisite Universal Shop on Facebook, and you can go on, and that is at Nikki Exquisite Universal Shop on Facebook, and at Coco Hana on Instagram. I am your host, Christina Storm. I hope you enjoyed this show. If you have any suggestions, any questions you would like to ask me, or any topics that you would like me to talk about, please go to looserapllc@gmail.com. You can send me praise letters, you can send me hate letters. I don't care, you know what I'm saying? But I would love to get people's feedback, because I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it to entertain myself, but also doing it for you all. Any topics you would like to talk about, I don't care what the topic about. I know I don't got no filter on my mouth, so I can talk about anything. We can talk about that. It can relate to tea on the street, or it can be rainbowology. You can also send me spotlights that you would like to see on my show, and I would do them for you. Just give me full detailed information, and if they have any contact I'm not gonna say contact numbers, but you can send me their Instagram pages or their email, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever the case pages that they have, and or you can just send me a business card or send me something to the Gmail at looserapllc@gmail.com. We can be reached at on Instagram at looserap show on Instagram. We also can be reached at loose rap show on Facebook. We are Loose Rap Show on YouTube. And if you can't find us on YouTube, please type in our Loose Rap LLC. We should also pop up. You will see our Loose Rap logo, and you would just see Loose Rap as our logo on there. And just go ahead. I hope you share the video, post the video, tell people about the show, and I just thank y'all so much for whoever's watching this show and supporting me. And I actually don't stop. I'm not telling you not to stop, but I am kind of telling you not to stop. But what I'm telling you is that there's more to come. And I hope y'all be safe out here. Miss Corona ain't playing with nobody. And please wear your mask, wash your hands, wash your ass. Don't be a dirty dick nigga or a bitch like, a young thugdress, you know what I'm saying? But I hope y'all all enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time tonight, and I hope to see everybody that's watching again. And like I said, please share, please leave your comments. And I'm the type of person that I friend everybody. I won't friend you on my personal page unless I really get to know you. But on Loose Rap, on Facebook and Instagram, send me your friend request. I let it talk to you one-on-one. It could be video. It can be video chat. It can be through the DMs. And I hope y'all like I said, I hope y'all enjoy. I hope to see y'all again. I hope y'all share and everything. And have a good night.